say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rams will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He's going to bring it out from deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Just ran over it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the trend. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Colorado State's offense will go to work for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rams decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They've dialed it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Rams send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's looking for a man on second down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle. It's held. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll just keep slinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. On the run, it's Morrow. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Rams line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean,
makes the catch on the left, right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
when these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And for a quick up. Connor's in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 18 over the Sharks. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Dropping back, it's Bauer Nicolosi. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 2nd and 10 here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Power football with the run. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 3rd down coming up after the completion. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to that.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built him.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Rams will send out the punt unit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers.
And that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That
just causing wreckage in the secondary. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rams will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and lost one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play. And
he's got it downfield for a huge gain. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Texas!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this this kind of damage after he catches the football.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Complete downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. He lets it fly. Holds it in on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Rams will punt this one away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The run from the shotgun. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He's got 98 yards on the day, and the defense is getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rams will line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Going up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heel.
Running toward the tape. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Give him 114 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Got enough space. Touchdown Longhorns! And the pummeling has started.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. They'll test the right side. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the tailback. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us. And they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what...
And it's caught inside the 25. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on... And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he's going to run it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Working that left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. Pulls it in. It's Person. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Pulls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
To the air, it's Manning. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Caught near the sideline, it's held. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man.
He's going for it all. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You've got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. Lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Ps5 here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive.
The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the
free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming. And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
But this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking downfield. It's Manning. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on 3rd down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Golden. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw. It's Warren. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete and 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's caught downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Scanning the field. It's Warren. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Hand off to the single back. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. prospect looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they had been clicking lately. Can they build on this, lofting it toward the left sideline? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his third interception of the day. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick-6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Manning. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Longhorns. Will take the lead in the second half.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And we're going to throw now on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Quick completion to the tight end. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. To sure hands, it's Golden. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Lofting it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets
another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the ground, it's Edwards. Finding space at the 20. He's softened, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the grab down to the 15-yard line. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. With the catch, it's Hill. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Now they get set to kick it away. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the back gets the football, running through the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Defense is coming after him. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
I'd love to see.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Warren. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead. And
he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Blue. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Warren.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to...
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions.
There's another interception. We're losing track. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has one timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. To throw, it's Warren. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, y'all, that was my last game. Make sure y'all hit the like and sub button and share the stream, man. I'm out, man.